I called you the other
No,
day.
that's okay.
So these companies have been amazed at your performances, so they invite you to their company year-end parties probably, and like Christmas parties and everything. But they have to be big enough companies to provide big enough place, area for you to perform.
Yeah, the wheel has a lot more problem with it having a large enough space. The ball is not a problem. The ball, we need to do some. If there's good lights, the ball, it will light up a lot nicer. But the wheel having a large enough stage it's an issue.
All right. So then the crystal ball. What do you prepare yourself for that? I mean, you're just so perfect handling that ball. It's like a piece of feather. How do you do it so much practicing to master that, what do you call it, the visual effect that you provide to the audience, to us?
It's a lot of the things are to make a really nice external shape requires a lot of your consciousness. So the movement of the ball along the body has to be at that level where it can be done kind of semi-consciously, so you can be aware of the outer shape. If you have too much awareness of the placement of the ball, then you can't really be aware of what's happening with the rest of your body or the kind of shapes you're making in relation to the lights or something like that. So it's a lot of just having a lot of control over the ball, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I could imagine if you were to give me the crystal ball, I mean, I'm trying to roll it along my arm. I know it won't go far. So, and there are bones in between, in the elbows and everything. How do you,
You just go between the bones. You kind of get familiar with the path.
Really? And that means actually getting to know your own body then?
Yeah, I think it's a lot like, I've never played golf, but sometimes I read books about playing golf because I think the way that you train golf is a very good template for training other things. The kind of awareness needed.
Really?
I think it's kind of, you have to be aware when you're swinging the club back, aware of all the different parts of your body, how they're interacting, and you have to be coming down. And all the time, you need to have this awareness there.
Now, do jugglers generally just handle one crystal ball? I mean, I'm just curious. Does anybody handle two?
Yeah, they do 2, 3, sometimes more. When they do
crystal balls?
Yeah, when they do more, they generally do a lot more, kind of like the balls roll around like this.
Oh.
In a circle, kind of like that. Are they called baoding balls? I'm not really sure. It's you see the old Kung Fu master does that thing.
Yes.
With the balls. It's kind of like that. But sometimes they'll put a lot of balls in their hand.
But they're smaller then?
They're smaller then.
Oh,
they're not going to be as large as if you're working with a single ball.
How do you get the ball over behind your neck? I mean, that's balance.
Yeah, it's also a bit of inertia.
Yeah.
The ball kind of keeps going and then you kind of go around it.
Wow. Okay, well that is really neat. And you've also played with fire before.
Yeah, that's where I started.
Obviously, that's where you started. Obviously you burned yourself quite a lot too, right?
Yeah, I burned myself a lot. I think I did a lot of